It seems like forever since the last time. So typically, when I am creating a song from scratch, it goes a couple of different ways. I usually have a beat in my head, or I'm just thinking of something. I'm thinking of some type of, I don't know, just something that's just in my head. It plays in my head. Sometimes I just literally have lyrics. I have lyrics in my head, and I'm like, yeah, let me just sing this melody on my phone so I don't forget it, right? And then from that point, I just get started playing the keys, or I might start with some type of light drum sequencing, just so I can get a feel. Like if the drums don't drive me a certain way, I'm like, so I have to feel the percussion a certain way, pause, in order to like move forward. It has to like, just the drums itself has to like push me. And then when I feel that, and how the idea in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play along with that. That's when I'm actually producing and writing music, as far as like the production side. Songwriting, when I'm making a beat or instrumental, and then I have to write, it takes me, that process is longer. But if I hear somebody else, like somebody I'm like real cool with, they produce something, I hear it, lyrics come instantly. I think the main reoccurring theme throughout all of my music is having some sort of a solution. We tend to hear songs where it's like, you broke my heart, that's it. Hate your guts, women ain't loyal, men ain't loyal. I got cars, clothes, and all this, but no real solution. That's primarily what all of my music is really like. The bottom line is some sort of a solution, right? At least that's the goal that I try to like aim for. It's a healthy solution in reference to having a healthy relationship with your potential or like your current significant other. What can I write to make your relationship stronger? What can I write to make you finally say, okay, I'm gonna get over this situation. I'm gonna finally take time to heal. And some people don't like solutions, but I'm a man. I wanna create a solution. Come through, Venaki. Well, we'll start like this. I'm not sure how many people are familiar with Troy Taylor, but he is very pivotal for the sound of R&B. He actually got signed when he was younger, and it was a bad deal, and he got out of it and went to another label, and he ended up becoming like this production group called The Characters. But he played a part in shaping Boys to Men, Today. This guy named Brian from Color Me Bad. He's worked with Michael and Whitney and Patty and Aretha and a lot of the newer artists, gospel artists, secular artists. He plays part Trey. He discovered and developed Trey songs. He has this way of pulling things out of people. He has this way of pulling things out to making you the best person you possibly can be as an artist. And I think that's really dope. So there was a competition a couple of months ago. Basically said, hey, I want to mix the old with the new. I made this beat. Let me see what you can do. And I'm like, I'm going to make this real short and sweet. I'm going to write a verse, a hook, and I'm done. And, he picked who he liked the most, or that was pretty much it. And I was like, okay. A couple of us kind of like all had like the way the vibe was. It was like yeah, shorty, you need to come through so I can see what's popping with you. Like we all had that same type of energy with that song. I deliberately was like, I'm not going to listen to anybody else's stuff until I record, mix, and like master my stuff and then put it out. We're all R&B artists. We're in the same vein. But the only difference was that I was the only one that actually did something in Spanish. So you got Come Through Venaki. And of course, that doesn't translate deliberate. You know what I'm saying? That's not a verbatim translation. He heard what I did. He's like, bro, that's dope. I was like, thanks, man. I was like, hey. And, I reached out to a high school underclassman. I was gonna make a beat, and I was like, let me see what this guy can do. And his name is Mr. Farrell, Michael Pruitt. Hey, man, you like what I did with this? Yeah. I was like, hey, let's do a remix and let's actually put this out. And he was like, all right, bet. And I have a classmate that I went to college with. Her name is Angel Vernice. She's a singer-songwriter. She graduated from Full Sail as well, but she went to school for music business. So I was like, hey, I want you to get on this track too, but I want you to sing in Spanish with me as well. I walked her through like the phonetics of how I would like her to sing the song on top of the cadence, just being a singer or whatever. And she did really, it's so phenomenal. Everything from what Mr. Farrell did to what I did to what Angel did, just perfect. And yeah, that's come through. I think the most challenging part of the song was getting Angel to sing Spanish correctly. That was it. And just getting the cadence right. That was probably like the biggest challenge. And she did a phenomenal job. I can't reiterate that enough. Sis did a phenomenal job. And I really appreciate her for that.